Do you ever wonder how the Amish manage to live so frugally? It is hard to not feel as if we're in a world that is always pushing us to buy the latest trend, gadget, or indulgence. In order to better understand how to live more simply in this modern world, I spent the last week really diving deep into some of the frugal living tips inspired by the Amish. What I discovered is not only practical, but also enriching. Let's explore the 50 best strategies you can start implementing today to live more economically and intentionally. 1. Drink water. Did you know the average American household spends nearly $1,000 each year on beverages alone? Instead of joining the crowd at cafes and convenience stores, consider an age-old Amish money-saving secret. Just drink water. While your coworkers spend $5 for their fancy coffee drinks and sugary sodas, you could fill up a refillable water bottle for almost free. This little step not only saves you money, but also avoids 50,000 extra calories a year through sugary drinks. 2. Eat at home. Eating out has gotten shockingly pricey, with a standard family of four shelling out $250 for just one dinner at a restaurant. Remember that your kitchen is your wallet's best friend. The Amish remind us that restaurants are intended for special occasions, not every day. Money spent on an extravagant meal would pay for a few days of groceries, giving you the leeway to create tasty, wholesome meals that better nourish your body. 3. Make food yourself. Want to outsmart inflation? Your kitchen is your secret weapon. Why order a $20 pizza when you can make 4 homemade pizzas for the same price? Cook from scratch. You control ingredients, eliminating mystery additives and hidden sugars. Amish people live without fancy food delivery apps. They eat healthy, homemade food. Start simple, maybe a family pasta sauce, and before you know it, you'll be a chef rivaling those in the restaurants. 4. Brew coffee at home. The Amish have refined how to appreciate simple pleasures from coffee. Instead of spending their paycheck on a small jug of coffee pods that cost anywhere from $40 per pound, they are brewing large batches for an excellent jug. As people wait in line for their $7 pumpkin spice lattes, an Amish family sits down to share their morning coffee for pennies on the dollar. Invest in a good coffee maker and fresh beans. There's nothing quite like that first sip of homemade coffee to start your day right. 5. Master baking skills. Ever tasted a real Amish pie? It's like a slice of heaven. While people spend $40 on fancy bakery cakes, Amish families are pulling fresh-baked treats from their ovens for a fraction of the cost. Baking is an art form passed down through generations. Start with classic recipes like chocolate chip cookies or banana bread, and soon you'll be creating desserts that would impress any chef. Plus, the smell of freshly baked goods will make your home feel inviting. 6. Reuse glass containers. Walk into any Amish kitchen, and you'll find shelves lined with repurposed glass jars, brimming with colorful preserves and dried herbs. These jars are akin to kitchen gold. Instead of spending on expensive storage containers, wash and reuse jars from pickles or pasta sauce. They don't absorb flavors or stains like plastic and are incredibly durable. Plus, you'll always know what's inside. No more mystery containers lurking in the back of your cupboards. 7. Buy in bulk. Here is a brilliant secret of the Amish community. They usually purchase in bulk together. Rather than each household buying small bags of flour, they split a 50-pound sack, thus making huge savings and bonding themselves closer together. Of course, though, buying in bulk requires wise planning. The Amish never buy more than they can use before it spoils, living by the motto, waste not, want not. Before loading up your cart, ask yourself if you'll actually use it all before it goes stale. 8. Start a small garden. The Amish know a little secret that is growing literally in their backyard. Even the smallest amount of garden area can bring incredible yields. You don't need all those acres in space. Start off with a few containers of herbs and tomatoes. Can you believe that a single tomato plant can give up to 20 pounds of tomatoes in a season? Fresh, homegrown vegetables taste really much better than store-bought ones. There's no turning back once you've tasted a sun-ripened tomato right from the vine. 9. Food preservation. Amish artistry includes food preservation. They never allow a single cucumber or tomato to rot. Summer's bounty is converted into jars of pickles, sauces, and preserves that are consumed throughout the year. I never knew a typical Amish family preserves more than 300 jars of food every year. Start with simple pickled cucumbers or fermented sauerkraut. Soon you will be enjoying home goodness, even during the dead of winter. 10. Bake your own bread. The heavenly aroma of fresh-baked bread fills the homes of the Amish daily. With just flour, water, yeast, and a little patience, you can make your own bread for less than $1 a loaf. This is much more satisfying than a store-bought loaf, which can run you $4 to $5. Every loaf is lovingly kneaded by hand, making the texture almost impossible to replicate. And it begins with a simple recipe that soon ends in the best fruits of one's labor. 11. Acquire home improvement skills. When something needs fixing, the Amish turn to DIY. They have saved countless dollars over generations with a fix-it-before-you-buy mindset. Before calling a handyman for every small repair, consider learning how to do it yourself. Online tutorials can guide you through fixing leaky faucets or painting walls like a pro. Start with simple projects to build your confidence, and you might discover a knack for home improvement. 12. Never have an empty pantry. An empty pantry often leads to expensive, panic-driven purchases. The Amish understand the wisdom of keeping their pantries well-stocked. By organizing essentials like flour, rice, and canned goods, they avoid last-minute grocery runs fueled by hunger-induced impulse buys. Create a master list of your pantry staples and dedicate time each month to inventory, ensuring you always have the basics on hand. 13. Avoid name brands. The Amish focus on quality rather than brand names. While some may insist on spending $8 for a box of branded cereal, the Amish know that store brands often taste just as good at a fraction of the price. In blind taste tests, many people can't tell the difference. Keep track of which generic products you love and which ones miss the mark, allowing you to make smarter shopping choices. 14. Use reusable cloth products. Step into an Amish household, and you'll notice the absence of paper towels. Instead, they utilize durable cloth alternatives that last for years. The average family spends over $180 a year on paper towels, money that could be saved by switching to washable cloths. Start with microfiber or cotton dishcloths, and you'll find they clean better and reduce waste, benefiting both your budget and the environment. 15. Learn basic sewing skills. The Amish have long understood the value of basic sewing skills, which can save you a small fortune. Instead of tossing out clothes with missing buttons or small tears, learn to repair them. Americans throw away about 81 pounds of clothing per person each year, while Amish families keep their garments in excellent condition through simple repairs. Start with hand-stitching basics, and you might discover a new hobby that brings satisfaction and savings. 16. Air-dry laundry. Do you know your dryer is probably the second biggest energy-using appliance in your home, next to your refrigerator? The Amish have bypassed using this energy guzzler for centuries and dry clothes on a clothesline or drying rack. Air drying not only saves electricity, but also gives your laundry that fresh outdoor scent that no dryer sheet can duplicate. Additionally, air-dried clothes usually last longer since they are not exposed to the wear and tear of a dryer. 17. Use just one light bulb at a time. One example where they are masters in strategic lighting is that they are likely to utilize one bright light instead of numerous dim lights. Instead of switching between several dim incandescent bulbs, if you switch into a single bright LED bulb, you can easily save up to 80% on your lighting expenses. Wherever possible, plan your daily activities around the daylight hours by taking advantage of free illumination that the sun can offer. 18. Learn hair cutting. Why spend $30 to $50 every few weeks for a basic haircut when you can learn to do it yourself? In Amish communities, hair cutting is often a family affair, with skills passed down through generations. Start with simple trims, especially for children, and invest in proper scissors to get started. While complex styles may warrant a professional, regular maintenance can easily be handled at home. 19. Make your own soap. Soap made Amish is special for its simple, pure ingredients. You could make it too. Using such basic ingredients as lye, water, and oils, there is a small amount of soap that could last months. The Amish cure their 4 to 6 week bars, making the final product longer lasting and retaining natural glycerin. Add your choice of essential oil or herbs to benefit even more so, making it economical and satisfying. 20. Give handmade gifts. When birthdays and holidays are near, many people run to the mall, but in Amish communities, crafting meaningful handmade gifts is the norm. From scented soaps to hand-knitted scarves, these gifts often become treasured family keepsakes. Start with simple projects like flavored cooking oils or baked goods, and as your skills grow, experiment with more complex items. Remember, as the Amish say, the best gifts come from the heart, not the mall. 21. Don't follow trends. Trendy things are often out of style in a year, but timeless quality lasts for years. The Amish invest in durable goods rather than following the latest fad. Before buying something trendy, ask yourself if it will still have value next year. Choose classic pieces that stand the test of time, such as sturdy furniture or quality clothing. 22. Use natural remedies. Before rushing off to the corner pharmacy for whatever ails, consider some age-old remedies developed by the Amish communities and used for centuries. Solutions for sore throats include honey and lemon. Digestive issues are resolved with ginger, and these types of remedies go far beyond a low-cost means of dealing with an issue toward a green, healthy solution. 23. Shop secondhand. Shopping secondhand isn't just a smart financial move, it's also a treasure hunt. The Amish are experts at finding quality used items, often scoring solid deals at thrift shops or estate sales. Focus on quality materials that can withstand the test of time, and always inspect items carefully before purchasing. You'll be surprised at the hidden gems waiting to be discovered. 24. Walk for short distances. With gas prices increasing, take a page from the Amish and walk short distances. Walking not only saves money, but also provides a free workout. A quick stroll to the grocery store not only burns calories, but can reveal hidden gems in your neighborhood. Embrace the fresh air, enjoy nature, and avoid the hassle of parking altogether. 25. Share tools and equipment. Why should every home have a power washer or tiller? In the Amish world, sharing tools is common and helps develop closer relationships. Form a neighborhood tool-sharing group where everyone has the freedom to borrow what they need and lend their tools out for others to borrow. Not only will this save one's money, but it also strengthens community relationships. 26. Use simple cleaning solutions. Forget the expensive, fancy cleaning products and opt for the old Amish way of cleaning. With a few basic ingredients like vinegar and baking soda, you can conquer almost any cleaning task. An all-purpose cleaner made from vinegar and water cuts through grime easily, while baking soda acts as a gentle scrub. These natural cleaners are not only cost-effective, but also better for your health and the environment. 27. Grow your own herbs. Why spend $4 on a tiny pack of herbs that wilts in your fridge? The Amish often grow their own herbs, which are easy to maintain and yield fresh flavors year-round. Start with basic herbs like basil or thyme, which thrive in small pots on your windowsill. You will enjoy the taste of freshly snipped herbs whenever you need them, saving money and adding flavor to your meals. 28. Trade with neighbors. Bartering is still alive and well in Amish communities. Instead of relying solely on cash, explore the possibility of trading goods and services with neighbors. Whether it's exchanging gardening help for carpentry skills or swapping homemade bread for extra tomatoes, bartering fosters community connections and reduces expenses. 29. Use scrap wood and materials. Don't throw out scraps from a project. Even small pieces of scrap wood will eventually be put to work in the Amish shop. Scrape up usable scraps to be utilized in another project or repair. This can save a few dollars, but also keeps their creativity stimulated and resourcefulness up. The Amish never waste good firewood. They utilize sawdust to be composted or for bedding. 30. Purchase produce in season. Amish communities thrive on the idea of buying in-season produce, which not only tastes better, but is often much cheaper. Nature has a natural schedule, with fruits and vegetables being abundant and more affordable during their peak season. Plan your meals around what's currently growing, and consider preserving extras for later use. 31. Set a weekly budget. Knowing where your money is going is a very important aspect of managing your finances. The Amish track every penny to the last, and you can too. Begin by tracking your expenses for a week, dividing them into categories such as groceries, entertainment, and savings. This will help you identify patterns in spending and set realistic limits. 32. Cancel and use subscriptions. The average American spends over $200 monthly on subscriptions they barely use. The Amish naturally avoid these financial traps. Take a hard look at your subscriptions and ask yourself whether each one adds value to your life. Cancel those you don't use regularly, freeing up funds for more meaningful experiences. 33. Plan meals ahead. Meal planning is also a lifesaver for more money in the pocket and less waste. A skill that the Amish have mastered is strategic planning of meals. Every week, spend some time planning meals, checking for what you have in the pantry, and making a shopping list. This practice ensures you do not buy in a rush and eliminates the chaotic "what's for dinner?" question. 34. Save on electricity by using natural lighting. You do not have to waste money on electricity when you can use natural light. The Amish maximize daylight in their homes by using strategically placed windows and open curtains during the day. Rearrange your furniture to take advantage of natural light, and you will boost your mood while saving on energy costs. 35. Save seeds from your garden. Instead of buying new seeds each spring, consider saving seeds from your best-performing plants. The Amish have perfected this practice, ensuring they have viable seeds year after year. A single tomato can yield enough seeds for an entire neighborhood's gardens. Store them properly, and you'll enjoy free seeds for future planting. 36. Compost kitchen waste. Do not throw away kitchen scraps. Turn them into gold for your garden. The Amish understand that composting food waste creates rich, fertile soil. Set up a compost bin for vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and eggshells, and layer them with dry leaves to create nutrient-rich compost. This practice not only reduces waste, but enhances your garden's productivity. 37. Limit electricity use. A household can easily pay more than $1,000 annually in electrical bills. For the Amish, using power requires an attitude toward purposefulness, a great principle that encourages mindfulness. Start unplugging the idle device habit and keep plug things under tight control using those great inventions, power strips. Start with good quality, energy savings LED light bulbs. Enjoy quiet candle time at power down hour time every night. 38. Feed yourself and. If you have backyard chickens or rabbits, consider growing your own animal feed. The Amish know that fresh greens and homegrown hay can greatly reduce feed costs. Even a small area can produce enough feed to supplement your animals' diets. Watch your animals thrive on the natural treats you grow, 39. Make your own jam and jelly. Store-bought jams can be expensive, running upwards of $6 per jar. With a little Amish know-how, you can make your own tasty preserves at home. Using simple ingredients such as fruit, sugar, and pectin, you can make several jars for the price of one store-bought. Try out new flavor combinations and enjoy the fruits of your labor. 40. Invest in quality utensils and cookware. Think like an Amish chef and invest in fewer, good-quality kitchen tools that will last for generations. Instead of spending money on pans that get dull after some use, spend a little extra to get a good cast iron skillet or stainless steel pot. A good cast iron pan can be used all life long and keeps getting better. As the Amish say, buy once, cry once. The first investment will eventually pay off in the long term. 41. Collect rainwater for outside use. Why waste rainwater? The Amish have collected this free resource for years. A simple barrel can collect and store water for gardening or cleaning. Set up a barrel under your downspout and consider elevating it for better water pressure. Remember, as the Amish say, rain is nature's sprinkler system. 42. Use nature as your entertainment. Why waste money on entertainment when nature has so much to offer? The Amish love outdoor activities like hiking, gardening, and birdwatching. Rather than scrolling through social media, take a walk to watch the sunset or discover local trails. Time spent in nature can drastically reduce stress levels, providing a healthier alternative to modern entertainment. 43. Raise chickens for eggs. With egg prices soaring, consider raising backyard chickens. 3 or 4 hens can provide enough eggs for a small family. The initial setup might cost around $100 to $200, but the long-term savings are substantial. Plus, fresh eggs are superior in taste and nutrition compared to store-bought options. Enjoy the satisfaction of growing your own food. 44. Create your own herbal skincare products. Ditch the expensive skincare creams and opt for homemade. Amish women have been making their own products for generations using natural ingredients that cost pennies. You can make great moisturizers and creams with a few simple components, such as coconut oil and essential oils. The satisfaction of using something you made yourself is unmatched. 45. Fix instead of replace. Before you throw those broken stuffs, ask yourself if they can be repaired. The philosophy behind this Amish way is to repair first. It can save you thousands of dollars. A missing button or a loose chair leg can be replaced in little effort and little cost. Preventive checking for wear and tear of your belongings can extend its life significantly. 46. DIY natural mosquito repellent candles. Don't waste money on overpriced bug repellent candles that barely work. With some essential oils and soy wax, you can create effective natural candles for less than $3 each. The Amish have perfected blends of oils like citronella and lavender to keep insects at bay while providing pleasant scents for your outdoor space. 47. Layer clothing strategically in winter. Save on heating by dressing warmly in layers during winter. Instead of turning up the thermostat, wear several layers of natural materials such as wool and cotton. This will trap warm air, and you will be warm without excessive heating costs. The Amish say that if your feet and head are warm, the rest will follow. 48. Use thermal curtains for insulation. You could save a significant amount of your heating bill when winter is there. The Amish have for long known what proper window dressing is all about. Invest in good thermal curtains and use them strategically. Open them during sunny days and close them at night to trap the heat inside. This simple change can lead to substantial savings on your heating bill. 49. Use wood-fired or pellet stoves. Think about heating your home during winter using a wood-fired or pellet stove. The initial installation can be pricey, but after that the savings on heat costs are potentially significant. A cord of wood is usually quite inexpensive, while there is something so appealing about the steady warmth of a wood fire. 50. Contentment end. Lastly, the best frugal living tip the Amish give us is to develop contentment. They have chosen family, community, and a meaningful life over material possessions. Focusing on gratitude for what you have, rather than a constant desire for more, helps you lead a more fulfilling life. This can bring you a sense of peace, reduce your stress, and help you live in the present. As you read through these tips, consider how you might adapt them to fit your lifestyle. The Amish way of life demonstrates simplicity, community, and resourcefulness. Embracing these strategies can help you live a more intentional and fulfilling life while saving you money. Which of these tips resonates with you the most? Let's get started.